So here he is, folks, the former UFC lightweight champion Rafael Dos Anjos, plus skills and finishing instincts in all areas of mixed martial arts. Debuted in the UFC in 2008, and 7 years later, realized a dream when he defeated Anthony Pettis over 25 dominant minutes to become the undisputed UFC lightweight champion. So this young fighter making the walk here tonight, and he's a very entertaining fighter. He's very adept at staying in the pocket while avoiding significant damage coming back. Certainly, he's made a career of frustrating opponents, stays relaxed in there, leans on the defense, and uses that defensive movement to set up his own offense. You'll see him move that head off of the center line, counter beautifully, really more of a counter striker offensively. But his defense will wow you, even when the opposition feels like they have him in range. More often than not, they miss and land less than 25% of their significant strike attempts. All right, so here he is, the former Strikeforce welterweight champion, Nick Diaz. Stars don't burn much brighter than this, DC. Good to see Nick back on the proving ground tonight.
It's great to see Nick back in the octagon, a guy that every time he makes the walk, you know you are going to get a great fight. He's gonna start going at you the moment the referee says fight. He's gonna be talking. He'll be trying to slap you. He'll be hitting you with the jab. And if you make the mistake of just taking him down, Nick Diaz has a great jiu-jitsu game, unbelievable submission ability, a Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt with black belt boxing.
Yep. That's
Nick Diaz.
Lifetime in the sport, made his UFC debut all the way back at UFC 44 against Jeremy Jackson in 2004. Nick Diaz, set to fight Rafael Dos Anjos. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Rafael Dos Anjos. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Lightweight Champion of the world, Nick Diaz!
Herbert Dean's in the building. He is the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so here we are in Las Vegas, Nevada, inside the T-Mobile Arena. This has really become the UFC's home base here in Vegas since 2016, and you competed on that inaugural night. UFC 200 was a big one.
I got to stand across the octagon from one of the greatest fighters of all time, Anderson Silva, but the roof was blown off at UFC 200. So many stars and legends competed on that night. I'm glad I was able to stand amongst them tonight. You get to make your mark on this great arena.
Oh, effective use of the jab by Diaz. Few kick harder at 155 pounds than Rafael Dos Anjos. Oh, big uppercut lands for him there. Nicely done to select his shot. BJJ guy didn't seem to like that.
He didn't see it coming. He likes to reach whenever you feint at him. That's a great opportunity to throw that strike right up the middle. Uppercut lands. Look for him to do it more. Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Looks like he's setting up for a finish here.
What a tight armbar.
Oh, what's he doing now? He goes belly down.
He goes belly down to try to get the finish.
Oh, he's out.
Notice how his opponent circled back off to his right. Back towards the side that his opponent was on, got his hips all the way across to release the pressure off of his arm. Beautiful submission defense.
Dos Anjos getting work here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes. All right, rubber guard for him now, DC. We haven't seen you lean on this in the octagon.
No, I can't get those legs up there. Come on, man, look at these tree trunks. They don't go up around nobody's shoulders. I like to keep my feet on the ground, and I like to grind. That's what I'm known for. But this guy has that dexterity. He has that ability to throw up the rubber guard, to be able to threaten from a position where his opponent was trying to find safety. There are many, many attacks here. Let's see which one he chooses to go after.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. He's trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing. Oh, my goodness.
Big right hand there. Well, he's always working off of that jab. Nice jab there by Rafael Dos Anjos. Now he's got the single collar in the clinch. Dos Anjos' cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Round two next. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two underway. Oh, nice overhand left. Oh, nice picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Well, he continues to manage distance beautifully and take advantage of that edge and reach. Leg kick lands, nicely done. And now leather being thrown on both sides.
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty. That one landed clean. Nice shot there by the champ.
Dos Anjos' striking looks sharp here as he lands the punch there, DC. Jason Perillo doing a lot of good work there with RDA in Southern California.
Best punch in the game. Beautiful jab.
Big, straight left.
Yeah, he's hurt real bad.
All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Ooh, nice defense. I thought that punch might get through. Taken down by Diaz. Oh, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Diaz going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add.
Guard there.
Diaz going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Man, look how flexible those legs are. He's got them in rubber guard. I don't think I could do that if I tried.
I mean, John, don't sell yourself short. You just might be able to do it. But if you do, John, you're doing it with the idea that you're slowing everything down as a defensive fighter. There are submissions, right? There are submissions, but they're very rare submissions that we don't see used very often in the UFC.
Back mount now. Diaz is in half guard now. All right, has the guard closed here. Grounding and pounding away with these hammer fists. Beautiful work by Dos Anjos.
Good round.
Stop.
All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's going to have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Well, that overhand, big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here.
What a nasty high kick.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Look for him to throw that overhand here again.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent. Nice straight punch. He does a phenomenal job of actually attacking the takedowns off of his punches.
All right, feet on the hips here. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle because the guy hit armbar.
There's the tap! Well, everybody in this arena still digesting this result. What a win for him tonight, and he gets it done by submission, no less.
He said he was going to get it done by submission. To watch an athlete call the shot is always fun. He should be very proud.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
All right, the decision is inside the octagon. We send it to the veteran voice. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 10 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Nick Diaz.
So congratulations to Nick Diaz. You see the celebration is on for Cesar Gracie Fight Team. Just absolutely great to see one of the most popular fighters in UFC history